Couple minutes to get situated. Yeah, it's tough for us. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the spelling. Not the minutes that
Oh, from last year.
couple small corrections.
Yeah. And people wanted to come, couldn't come, and blah, blah, blah. Did we get promoted?
Yeah, they.
I want to see that.
Done now. I'm gonna leave early, I've got another meeting to go to, so.
Okay, hopefully it won't take too long.
Like last time, man, I didn't go through, get out of here. Like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we had a little more to discuss than usual. All right. Small earlier, Herbie's traveling international. Nancy. Oh, she did like this. Yeah, that's true. All right, it is 4:15, we'll get this meeting started. This is the February 11th, 2026 meeting of the Nassau Bay Maritime Safety Committee held at City Hall at 1800 Space Park Drive, Suite 200 in Council Chambers of Nassau Bay, Texas, 77058. This is the call to order. Take the roll call. Star here, Snow's here, Whitman here, Parker's here. Elias.
Tom George.
Tom George.
Tim Crum.
Tim Cromie. Absent are Audrey Hervey and Jason Small, who both given written excuses. So we have 3 of the 5, we do have a quorum. Next is citizens' comments. Seeing no citizens, we will continue on to committee member comments. We'll start down at the end, Chief Crumb.
I had none.
All right, Chief George.
The only thing I'll mention is we've been doing a lot of work at the Leawood Marine Station. All the bulk is being repaired. Just got a feeling grant. Now we're starting tomorrow, we'll be doing all the work on the retaining walls and the concrete that was damaged during that. That'll last for about 2 weeks. Boat is still fully operational. New deck done on the boat this past weekend, so now we're two.
So you said you had a new deck one?
Yes.
What's your flow rate now?
We can do 500 GPM.
Per gun or?
250 in each one. So
Okay.
it's a 500 GPM pump. Yeah, very happy with that. That's all I got.
Elias? Jeff? Okay. Jim?
For the last meeting.
Well, this is just committee member comments.
Oh, okay. It was a good meeting yesterday. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then,
I said,
yeah. So, Monday night, I gave about a 10-minute long presentation, based on the survey results, and also kind of what we've done in the last year. And it looks like we've kind of, established our identity, and whatnot, so it's pretty well received. And, we'll, look forward to that. Otherwise, the Clear Creek cleanup, will be, February 28th. So look for more details about that. And that should do it for committee member comments. Subcommittee reports, aids to navigation. Do all aids to navigation, remaining signs of buoys to be replaced. And Jeff, you had, made a comment about one of the buoys?
I did, just as one buoy where the channel meets the entrance to the river, the railway buoy, I think it's been mentioned before, so, like, it has leaning, seems like it's just leaning more probably on the low tide and, storms and everything.
A lot of times when the buoys are leaning over like that, a lot of times there's probably a crack somewhere in there and taking on a little bit of water. So it might be damaged.
So,
Well, that buoy's only been in there
that's it.
less than a year.
So, my question is, I know, are we buying the really low end ones, or we buying the high end? High cost, we're spending the right kind of money for those buoys, because that buoy should be hanging over that quickly.
Yeah.
I have to look up.
Jason had mentioned something that I've seen too, there's one over by, leaving in the cow bio. It's really sturdy, it looks like a resident put it out there, it's very tall, really looking.
You're talking about the one that's right abreast of Davon?
No, I'm talking about the one that separates the sewer plant from the nice home building. area.
Oh, okay, so right there towards the sewer plant.
So it looks like that was part of the purpose.
I think the city put that one in too.
It is.
That might have been existing before this one. And I have to look at it. Alright. Okay, so we move on to old business. Consideration of possible action to approve the meeting minutes of January 2026. I do know we have a couple of small corrections to make. Head real fast. If anyone knows, sees any corrections off the top of their head, please let me know. I know we do need to correct Kathy's last name spelling?
Huff, H-U-F-F.
Yes. And then you notice one on the second page, it's the pursuit of boater education.
So I'm gonna go back to Kathy for a second. Kathy Huff was in support of no weight zones to protect the power of the children.
Yes, you voice strong support for weight exams. Or for, yeah, we should probably designate that as a no weight.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, any other corrections, comments? And so I'll need a motion to accept the minutes as corrected. And then we can have them placed on file.
Motion minutes be accepted.
And I need a second for me, Jim. I can't make a motion or. All right, in favor? Opposed, none, carries 3-0. Okay. Discussion survey deliverables, discussion of possible action regarding the deliverables identified from the survey. So that's gonna come back to kind of some of the stuff that we picked out and assigned. I know with Herbie not here, I don't know how long you and him kind of had a chance, Jim, to go over the, kind of talk about mission statement.
He never responded to my email at all.
Okay.
I texted something, then later he texted me back and said, trying to contact me, and I said, you give me a phone number, then he said, we can try to for a while. I
Gotcha.
did not even think to talk, but we had good information back.
Okay, so,
Talking about the, mission statement.
yeah.
I think you had all the high points on it yesterday, Monday, so.
Yeah, we'll
we
just,
can clarify.
yeah, we need to kind of formalize and then do a quick little thing. All right, so, and in that one, Jason and myself coordinate the communication of the survey results and recommendations to the community. We had already, that was part of, my little presentation, on Monday night. I'll forward you the PowerPoint, I'll turn it into a PDF, it's a little smaller. I'll forward that on to you guys for that, get that done.
Like, I have some questions.
Yeah.
Are there any concerns or areas of interest that you want to express? It sounds like you're impressed with the presentation overall.
So the main thing I think that kind of piqued their interest a little bit was setting up boater class. And we have to get, getting information, which is one of the topics we need to, 2 items from now.
So I'll just mention that, I'm gonna say so.
Okay.
So I can, when I started the paddling event, somebody reached out to me from the city, who's a paddler, state the paddler, and she wanted more information about safety and run Nassau Bay. She was concerned about paddling, she's a paddler paddler. So I kind of been working on that anyway already, because the Coast Guard's talking to them about it, so doesn't mean we can't all run it together, but it's, just makes sense.
Yeah.
And one thing I think that, particularly yacht club, National Yacht Club office, there's a chance that they can bring the boat over to the Coast Guard and have it protected. Boats
Yeah.
versus, doing it at Seabrook where they do it at the fire station.
Yeah. So the auxiliary, if you get with the auxiliary, they'll come out and do a free vessel exam. They'll come out, they'll go through the checklist. If you're deficient on anything, a lot of times they'll have, they'll give you the report. If you are deficient on anything, usually they'll have a coupon or something, and say, hey, you can get that item discounted with some marine partner. And if you pass everything, then you get the little annual vessel safety check inspection sticker. It goes in the boat's dash.
So that's what they do on a regular basis anyway, part of the mission. Right?
Yeah, it's one of the missions we do. In addition to boater education. Have you had a chance to talk to the Seabrook Flotilla about,
I
cost?
haven't talked to at our grand finale at the Palace in November. So it offers a lot of room to move around.
All right. Jeff, signage and adjustments based on survey feedback? Is there any,
No, I really don't have anything to add on that. I had suggested a couple of different things to sign, but no, which is this.
yeah, well, but I think what, what you had mentioned was, obviously with this new ramp going in over 270, and we do have the potential for, kayakers and paddle boats coming outbound. And you increase traffic with that, we need to find a way to communicate that, you're in Nassau Bay, when they get into our area, you're in Nassau Bay, our rules are enforced. Obviously, you couldn't put a sign in big city because it's their problem.
Because well, that thing is actually funded by Parks and Wildlife and the General Land Office. And that's how they're spending like $1 million to redo that ramp. $900,000 to redo the boat ramp. So that's a joint venture between the Parks and Wildlife and the Little League City. But most of that is Parks and Wildlife and the General Land Office.
That's all, but the physical property and jurisdiction there is League City.
Yes, I know.
So I don't think we could, I don't believe, our city would be able to put a sign in there saying,
No, but we can make recommendations, and that's all we can do.
Well, I think, our city manager or the city council, can talk to the city.
Sure.
As a big city, city.
sure. Otherwise, we need to find a way to capture them when they get into our waters with additional, with a sign somewhere, which again requires, if we're putting islands in to put the signs up, and you require, permission from TGLO. If it's within, so many feet of the bank line, you have to get that TGLO,
Lots of issues on that, but the idea maybe is something we could consider for.
yeah, at least to communicate, and, at the very least, we can reach out to the League City's Parks Department, that way they can say, hey, just so you know, if you're going out down here, these are the contact numbers and things like that, and make people aware of.
And we have line bands, they like to really city, same water.
I'm just looking at city councilman, Stephen,
This is a Maritime Safety Committee.
oh, Maritime.
Yeah, this is the city's Maritime Safety Committee.
Oh, okay. I'm a captain. Maritime, just for water? Water?
Cool, thank you.
All right. So that's something we can kind of look a little further into, is, figure out ways to communicate that out. We're kind of limited in that there's something that's literally right outside our doorstep.
It sounds like it might be a tricky part of, Irv was presenting the results of the survey. Someone commented about, gee, a lot of those people, you pay to come launching here, launch there, and then you pay. So if you could get their attention, that would be the area to do it. That's the vision that I'm thinking about.
Well, we definitely get their attention when they come into the cove, because we do have the 4x8 entrance sign. But again, they've got to get all the way to the cove in order to get that. There's nothing before that.
So last year, we had a look at this last year, I reached out to the League City Recreation Department, see if they want to help start with us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cabin over there.
If they really, they say, high up around, maybe, get more traffic in general in that area. maybe they see they'll have more interest in the last year or something.
especially for the first year through, there's gonna be a lot more focus on that for them. They don't want to tout, no spending.
You guys take a look at that, to really know that. That ramp is looking into Chevy Bridge.
Yeah.
That's heavy duty bridge.
Oh,
One of the contractors told you probably the time the Army can't do that thing.
All right, so we really didn't have a whole lot of progress under the deliverables with a couple of absences and whatnot, but, we'll definitely next time, go over the mission statement, I'll get on her, but, we're working on that. So we'll just jump into new business and hopefully wrap this up as quick as we can here. New business, consideration of possible action, discussion and possible action on setting a date for a public forum workshop to disseminate maritime safety information. Ideally, this is something that we would hold prior to the start of the traditional boating season, so we want to get it in, a few weeks before Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
People get ready to get out there. This would be something that we could use to update the general public on, rule changes in the last couple of years in Nassau Bay, any known issues, navigation hazard-wise, remind them about the blind bend, if you see kayakers, don't, try not to knock them over. And it'll also give us a good chance to get some direct feedback. Ideally, we would hold this on like a Saturday or something.
Absolutely.
Looking at, looking at my schedule, I get back at the end of April, April 30th. The second is the election. Even if there's no one running for council, they do have there's still an election for tax, sales tax. So this space will be occupied on May 2nd.
They have to check because Harris County is not gonna run the election, so we have to run our own election, so
Yeah.
early voting probably would be here too.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got to check Maria, but I imagine this one is gonna be for at least a week or tonight.
Yeah. So I would say, well, with me not getting off the boat anyways until the 30th of April, kind of knocks out early voting safely anyways. May 9th, it's a Saturday. I know typically the mayor likes to host, the Friday and Saturday coffees every other week, or every second and fourth, Friday and Saturday of the month. Sure, you probably wouldn't mind lumping it in.
What are you talking about doing?
Doing a workshop forum, just kind of get voter information out
Workshop
for the public.
do it here.
Yeah, we would do it right here. This is the biggest and best space we have to see. Make it available to all comers.
Just throwing it out there in the 10th of the month, very next day, so.
Bring mom, so that way she knows what you're saying. Good opportunity to get the kids out of the hair for a little bit.
Right.
Right. And that puts us 3 weeks before Memorial Day, it's in that general range. And I think Sundays in general are not a good day to try to reach people who are trying to go to church and take care of the family down. So I think Saturday, on a Saturday morning or first thing Saturday afternoon would be a good target. Yeah. So how's the night sound? So then I would need, I guess also figure out the time, time depending on the mayor, his coffee. He usually runs it from about 9 to about 10 o'clock or so.
Nine to that. all 7 of us.
It's a core group that goes to these things. They're great, they're, it's small. All right, so, Saturday the 9th, May 9th at 10 o'clock? Yeah, so I'll double check with the mayor and make sure. If he decides to cancel, we want to see that, we're 2 months out, 3 months out from that, so I got it. So I think we just plan for 10 o'clock regardless. Okay, sounds good. So if I can get a motion on May 9th at 10 for the workshop. Start putting it back. Okay, Jim first. Jeff seconds. All right. Who's ready to get out of here? Who's ready to run away? Need a motion to adjourn.
This to adjourn unless there's anything.
I
Chief?
don't have anything.
Pretty easy, then. All right, so we have a motion to adjourn. All fair? That's good. Meeting is adjourned at 4:37. Perfect. Nice and easy.
There you go.
You can see.
I like a quick meeting. And then, just a quick reminder, the next regular meeting, will be March 25th. 4 p.m. right here. Jim, Jeff, appreciate it.
When I started doing all that stuff,
Feels weird sitting up.
received my first one.
Sitting up here. It's like almost like forbidden.
I really got things up. Really do. I didn't know about the challenge one before.
Especially if you're the top six out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Big elevator and a big chair.
I mean, it's really a neat thing, but it's very informal ceremony, and somebody going to say thank you.
I don't miss it.
And I received a bunch of them. And all the stuff I was doing for my church. And by
This
chance,
to Maria.
son that works for the Department of Defense, works for the.
Check, she's over there.
For the,
Nice to meet you.